What's going on, guys? It's Brandon back here again for the second take of this video. BFR Game 48 against the Seattle Kraken, 9 o'clock game on January 24th. That was nationally televised on TNT. I just recorded this entire video and then realized my screen froze at the end of it, and I was like, well, poop. But I have to leave for school because I have a night class on Thursdays. So I will be heading out soon, so I want to get this out because I will not be home until later tonight. And then there's a Hawks game tonight as well, 8 o'clock game in Edmonton, so we'll see how that goes. Now, Corey Perry is now a part of, so we'll see if he has anything to say or do for the Blackhawks team that has now lost 18 straight games on the road after the loss in Seattle. This was a doubleheader on TNT. Carolina won the first game 3-2. Seattle defeats Chicago in this game 6-2. The Hawks dropped to 14-32-2. Shots were 36-29 Seattle. Hits were 11-5 Chicago. Faceoffs 34-23 Seattle. Power play, Chicago goes 1 for 3. Seattle goes 0 for 3, so Chicago actually did better. Soderblom saves 23-29, and then in Decord's 50th game, 34-36. He's been fantastic ever since he's been basically called up to play for Grubauer or Drieger or whoever seems to be injured in Seattle's goaltending. Of course, before the game, there was the Mrazek extension. And then what else came out before the game? Excuse me, I had a hiccup. 2018 Hockey Canada situation. I'm not going to go into details. That's not going to be discussed on this channel, but Carter Hart, Dylan Dubé, Michael McLeod, Cal Foote, and Alex Formenton have all been called away from their teams, Alex Formenton being in the Swiss League now. They've all been called, and they're taking personal reasons all around the same time, which is pretty convenient after what was released by essentially the investigation that was in on the 2018 Hockey Canada team and what's going on there. Again, not going to mention any of the details. But we'll see the results of that in the incoming days. I believe February 5th after the All-Star game is when they said they would release all that data, so we'll see when that goes down. During the game, they showed a list of injuries for the Blackhawks, and I just wrote down all the guys that were out currently. Bedard, Murphy, Johnson, Athanasiou, that's Tyler Johnson, Anthony Beauvillier, Taylor Hall, Nikita Zaitsev. Hall's not coming back. Everyone else should be returning at some point during the season. Of course, Radish and Foligno just came back, so there were 10 guys out essentially recently. So hopefully this team can get healthy, because right now this team is just not healthy. I mean, I know they're trying to lose games, but this team could be doing a lot better if they had a full lineup. And then of course the whole Corey Perry situation. But anyway, let's get straight into the game. First period, 15-26. It's a Seattle one-timer goal to Jared McCann, his 19th of the season, from Eberle and Schultz to make it 1-0. Crevier is saved, and then at 12:48, it's a Seattle deflection, post and in goal, Jaden Swartz, 10th of the season from Burakovsky and Dunn to make it 2-0. Jones is then denied, and at 10:09, it's a Seattle penalty to Tolvanen for cross-checking, which would be killed. Dickinson is absolutely robbed. There's a scrum. 2:40, Chicago deflection goal to Joey Anderson, his second of the season, from Jones and Dickinson to make it 2-1. Second period, 16 seconds into the period, at 19:44, it's a Seattle deflection goal from Alex Wenberg, his 8th of the season, from Burakovsky and Larson to make it 3-1. He didn't even touch the puck, or not. He wasn't the last one to touch the puck. So Seth Jones takes the puck. He's trying to pass it to Dickinson. When he passes it to Dickinson, it goes off Alex Vlasic's skate and perfectly goes through Soderblom. If that's not the Hawks right now, I don't know what is. But that makes it 3-1. And then at 17:09, it's a Chicago penalty to Vlasic for tripping, which would be killed. Bjorkstrand to Eberle is saved. 8:29, Seattle penalty to Cartier for hooking, which would be killed. Foligno hurts his finger. Kurashev is robbed. Foligno would keep playing. Tatar, great move, and then hits the crossbar. Will not be the last time you hear Tatar's name. 5:08, Chicago penalty to Jones for slashing after Alexiak gets a breakaway. He would slash Alexiak. Soderblom makes a good save on him still. Both teams were getting screens, getting pretty back and forth, even when teams were on power plays and penalties. Then at 2:31, it's a Seattle one-timer goal, Brandon Tanev, 4th of the season, from Cartier and Dumoulin to make it 4-1. Schwartz had clear interference on Dickinson. There's no call there. Dunn shoots and then hits Schwartz, and he went down, and he needed help off the ice. And it was really kind of scary, honestly, because usually they don't blow the whistle for guys who can't get off the ice, but Schwartz could not stand up, and I really thought, did something just snap in his leg? Did he break the back of his leg? But no, he would keep playing. He ended up being fine. 1931, Seattle penalty to. This is the third period. Seattle penalty to Burakovsky for holding. And at 1921, it's a Chicago power play tap and goal. 10 seconds in, it's Nick Foligno, ninth of the season from Kurashev and Jones to make it 4-2. 1531, let's say 31 or 36. It's a Seattle breakaway goal to Tomas Tatar after Pitlick and Donato blew a 2-0. That's saved by Decord. Goes right the other way, and Tatar gets the break, 5th of the season. Eberle and Schultz with the assist on that one, 5-2 Seattle. 6:26 Chicago penalty to Tenorti for cross-checking, which would be killed. I have a little bit of a stutter in this video. Scramble, Tolvanen is saved. 3:37 Seattle goal to Tomas Tatar, 2nd of the game, 6th of the season. Since he's been acquired from Colorado, he's been pretty good. From Borgen to make it 6-2. And, that would conclude the game. So tonight, of course, they're playing Edmonton. We'll see if Corey Perry has anything to say or do against the Blackhawks. Knowing how this goes, yes. But, that's going to be all I have for you guys in this one. Leave your thoughts down below on all the injuries, the Hockey Canada situation, or whatever you want to talk about, to be honest. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.